Good evening, everyone. Welcome to CEWMS Middle School for Creative and Scientific Arts, and welcome to our fall show and tell concert. My name is Kevin Smith, and I'm the principal. I get to be the principal of CEWMS Middle School, and I just have been asked to do a welcome, and I'm glad to do that. I am very proud of the work that our young people put in. And I see our sixth graders, our sixth grade learners up here. This is going to be their first middle school concert, so let's give them a hand to start off. And give them support. And I am very thankful also that this band, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade is under the direction of one Miss Denise Stanberry. So let's go ahead and give her a hand. Without further ado, I'm going to ask you as we prepare for moving forward in the concert, if you would please silence any cell phones, any of those electronic devices, if you put them on silent, not that you would get service in here anyway, but just in case you do, please put those on silent so we don't interrupt our learners and our performance this evening. So we're going to begin. I'm going to have everyone. If you would please stand, our 8th graders are going to perform the Star Spangled Banner.
Good evening and welcome to our concert. Thank you all so much for coming. It's so nice to see a full house here tonight. How many of you have a 6th grade child up here? Look at that. Do you remember when we first talked about joining band and all that? Here we are, about a month, 2 months later, almost 2 months later, and here your child is at a concert, and it's amazing. And tonight, this show and tell concert is to tell you all about and show you all about what we've been learning over the last couple of months. Now, what I want you to keep in mind is that because we're showing and telling, there's going to be time, these are tests. Concerts are tests. And so there's going to be times when I might ask the students to tell you something or ask them a question to see if they know the answer. Because, they should know the answer. And I'd also like to mention that our 8th grade band there just played that by memory. They had to memorize that as part of this concert. So good job, you guys, for doing that. All right, so here we have our 6th grade band, and this is just how everybody starts out. The first lesson that we have when everybody gets their instruments, which was probably about a month ago when we actually started. The first lesson is, this is how we put our instruments together. So right now, they're going to show you how they put their instruments together at lightning speed. You might be able to tell that some of the instruments are a little bit easier to put together than others, and so some take a little longer, some not quite so long. But they've done a really good job. We have to be really careful with them, right? Because you all are paying big bucks for these instruments. And we don't want them to be broken or scratched or bent or anything like that. So it's quite a task. In fact, the first week, I had a trombone player holding their instrument upside down the whole time. I didn't know what that was all about. But he fixed it. It was okay. I'm not going to tell you which one. All right, we're almost ready. Great job, you guys. Okay, now we'd like to show you where all the different instruments are, just in case you have questions about what they are, what they look like. So here we go. Flutes, would you please hold up your instruments? There we go. We got flutes in the front row. Thank you. Clarinets, hold them up. Lots of clarinets. Good job. All right. Saxophones, hold up your instruments. There we go. Saxophones. All right. We have some trumpets. Way over there. Yes. And we have some trombones. There they are. Okay. And then we have some baritones over here. Yes. We have some tubas. Didn't I tell you they were going to do that? That's what I said, yes. And we have, thank you tubas, and we have some percussionists. All right, there you go. We got a couple people who couldn't make it tonight, but you know, they're mostly here. All right, so this is, the first thing that we're going to play for you is a sample of what it sounded like when we first started. This is the time of year when people always ask me why I'm a band director, or why I'm a beginning band director. This is not a joke. Like, this really, really, really happened. And I wish that I had a way to show you, like recorded it and shown you. I didn't, for a reason. So, are we ready to play? No? Yes? Okay. They're really nervous. Are you nervous? It's okay, you'll get over it. See, the thing, they're really nervous because right now it's stalling because they're still working on putting this stuff together. They're really nervous because in class today I told them that they have to be ready for anything, because at any point I could just come up to somebody and say, hey, what kind of notes do you see in the book number 14? What kind of notes? Half, quarter notes, right? And they have to be ready to answer those questions, or they'll fail. Just kidding. Okay, so very nice job, Emily. Are we ready yet? Oh, okay, good. All right. So, you know, I was trying to teach them how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, kind of by ear, you know, because it's like easy and stuff. And so this is what it sounded like when we first started. Ready, guys? 1, 2, ready. Really, I went home that first day when we played, and I really, really thought, are they always that bad every year? Like, really? Yeah. Okay, so then, you know, there's this book, this wonderful book that we all work out of and we learn some songs. And when we start out, it just has like these little one-liner kind of things, right? And so we all learn from the book. And so here is the first thing. Well, not the first thing, but, you know, one of the first things that we learned to help us to get better. So here we go, guys. This is page 4, number 6. I also told them that I could just pick anything out of the book for them to play. They don't know what they're playing tonight. Ready? 1, 2, ready. And that's it. That's the end of it, right? That's pretty good, huh? Okay. All right, and then as we learn more and more notes, you know, we were able to play a little bit more involved music. So now we're going to play, guys, we're going to play number 11. It's called Reading the Notes. You know, if somebody gave you an instrument and said to you, in a month you're going to play a concert, wouldn't that freak you out? Yeah, I mean, they've done such a fabulous job in 1 month. Okay, guys, here we go. Number 11. 1, 2, ready. There you go. Get it all together at the same time. Wonderful. All right. And then we got a little bit more advanced and we learned how to play some more notes, a different order, and now we're going to play number 12, guys. Oh, surprise. Here we go. It's called First Flight. 1, 2, all right, there you go. Play the game. See, when you learn how to play an instrument, you have to learn like where to put your fingers and how to make the sound, but then you also have to learn how to read the music, right? And all the symbols and what it means. And one of the hardest things is to learn when not to play, right? So that's been a challenge, but they really are doing a good job. So now we're going to play something that was supposed to be the first thing we played for you. This is what it's really supposed to sound like. Number 14, please. Quarter notes, smart girl. And the little zigzaggy thing that, that little zigzag lightning looking thing, I know you're scared because I'm coming right towards you. What is that called? Quarter rest? A quarter rest, good job. All right. And then we learned some other kind of notes, like the hollow one that looks like a D, like that kind of. What is that kind of a note, Megan? A half note. And how many beats does a half note get? 2 beats is absolutely correct. Now, if there is a little box sitting on top of the line, it looks like a hat. What is that? The little box sitting on top of a hat. It looks like a hat. A half rest. And how many beats is a half rest? 4? Try again. 2. Good job. Okay, like a game show. So we learned how to play those kind of notes and those kind of rests, and now we can play number 17. It's called Hot Cross Buns. Here we go. 1, 2, go. So sometimes we have these train wrecks that happen because something like as simple as a little note, by the way, that was not staged. They really did mess that up. But the notes that look like this that are 2 beats each, sometimes if we don't pull them out for 2 beats, then that happens, right? So I'm going to give you another chance to correct that so that we can play it correctly. Are you ready? All right. 1. Especially when you're starting out, is learning how to play 2 different things at the same time. Somebody next to you playing something different, because you're trying to follow people, right? So I'm going to ask this group to do something. They have no idea how I'm going to split this up, but we're going to play a song that's called Split Decision, and I'm going to split the group in half and see if they can stick with their own part. See if we can do this. So I'm going to ask the girls to play line A and the boys to play line B. Here we go. more advanced, but we want to save those for another concert. So the last piece that this group is going to play for you is called March Steps. Sorry, I have a book in front of me. And the challenging thing about this piece is that you got to change your fingers a lot, and that's hard to do. All right, so 6th grade, you ready for March Steps?